am Q Cook, and I am about to vent.
What I have to get from you, because I always love to hear you talk about her, is how much of a role Lil Kim played. So while we're on this, before I completely switch gears, I just want you to tell me, like, what was her influence in, like, her influence with you from since young to when you was in the fashion industry. How did she ever help pick out the way you style things or anything like that?
Well, she is my mother. That's
like I said, I enjoy to hear you talk about her.
Everybody does.
It's like when people actually talk about Hov, you know, I get the skinning and grinning too.
Oh yeah, me too. He's my dad. She's my mom.
Thanks.
I will have a fight over them. Like, don't talk about them in my presence. Anything bad, you might have a real issue. Well, we went to know when did she start influencing me? Like I said, my mom, she didn't want me to listen to the music, but she actually, like, on the way home from school, I heard it in the car. Then Junior Mafia came out, and like I've always been like a music girl. Like I always, like, in my head, a lot of, like, they say a lot of black boys, they say that every black boy wrote a rap in the urban communities.
I definitely wrote a rap.
So we figured that's black girls, we all wrote a rap. So I was like, when she came out with Junior Mafia, when she had like the mink coats, and she was like really hard and talking about all the things I was seeing in my window, I was like, oh, I love her. Like, this, I love her. And then she was singing about things that I wasn't doing. She was rapping about things, like I was peeping out the curses, and I'm like, what are you listening to? I'm like, oh, this Lil Kim, turn that shit off. But I'm like, you bought the tape, so why can't I listen to it? And then
that's why you should have got your Walkman.
Yeah, when I had the Walkman, she's to buy me the tapes.
That's why you should have. Yeah, gotta get the Walkman. You can listen to it as long as they ain't hearing it, because then they gonna feel guilty. As a parent, I know what you're listening to, but then if I ain't hear it with you, it's like, take that shit off.
So even when people say now that kids are influenced by like Megan Carter, it's like, you can like the music, that don't mean you want to go put your mouth on. Yeah, like, you just want to it's like it was feel good music for me. And then she was like pretty, she was fly, she's from Brooklyn, and I'm like, I'm from Brooklyn, but like I'm from Brooklyn. Like, I don't care where I go, I'm not can't take that shit out the hood. Okay, so it's like, she's from Brooklyn. She's all we had as far as me. We had Foxy, and I don't know, like, I love Jay, but I love Foxy, but like not like I love Kim. Kim was like so dope and so sexy. And then they used to ask me, like, why don't you like Foxy? Like, you look like a little her. I guess because I was like
dark skin.
Yeah, so I was like, no, I like Kim. Kim is everything was Kim.
You ain't like Foxy at all?
I did, but like I felt like I could. Foxy was like more hard, like Kim was like talking that shit, but like she was like sexy.
You felt like she felt like soft.
Yeah, Foxy was like, voice was kind of deeper sometimes. It was like she was talking about too much things that I didn't.
You know, Samantha went to school.
Excuse me?
Samantha went to school.
Oh yeah.
Foxy.
So it was like, I like Kim better. And then when I got a little older, she started like, I started liking boys. Like, I'm not having sex, but she's talking about sex, and it was like, oh yeah.
I see. I remember these verses.
Okay.
I remember.
I'm doing another curses, but then she's like super fly. Like she's Versace out, Chanel out, all the sunglasses, different color. Here was things we never saw before, because we had like, you know, the Queen Latifahs and Morning Love, MC Light. It was like,
but she was able to.
I was past the stage of the leather caps and the big gold earrings. Like, I did that when I was young. Like, I want this. I want that.
You want.
So I took more to her, and then it's like, as she, like, I feel like I grew with her. Like, as I got older, I started going through things. She started talking more about the things I wanted to hear. So I was like, this is her. Then it was like, then after a while, it was only her. Remember how you said it was only Nicki? It was only her. There was no other go-to. Missy was cool, but she was fun. Yeah. Fun is not
what you're looking for when you're in your car by yourself.
I didn't have a car then, but,
but
fun is not what you're looking for when you're a teenager. Well, my kind of teenager. Like, I wasn't in the Missy was fun and cool for the suburbs. Lil Kim was like,
your equivalent of Jay-Z for a woman.
We outside.
Yeah.
You know, Missy, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna think, oh, that video is so hot. She's so talented, but she's not sexy. She's not pretty. Like, I think she's gorgeous. I always thought she was gorgeous, but like, the mainstream, the look wasn't for her. Like,
yeah, she didn't. But she never went on that. It was
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah. So it was
you wanted somebody. You wanted somebody that was rapping about where you from, but still looked sexy at the same time, and that was what encompassed.
And I grew with her, and like I said, she was from Brooklyn, and I had guy friends and girlfriends. And we were like a crew, and it was like, then, like I'm a diehard hip hop fan. Like I'm diehard Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, Lil Kim, and that's it. Like I can still play that all day in my house, clean up to Saturday morning. Just Jay-Z.
Yeah, wow, you're super 90s. That's why I think we click so well. That's why we're still good friends.
Yeah, so it's like she's it. Like she's it. Like right now, like when she come out with little things.
But you see that, you still see the influence in everybody.
Of course, she started it. Like without her, what we have done. Like you said, Nicki was just by herself with a Starship look, but she still started out. What got her to us?
Yeah, was Kim look.
Kim.
Yeah, it was Kim.
Like Kim is it. Yeah. That's it. Right now. Nobody else. Hi, I'm Q. I just vented. Please like, comment, and subscribe.